Tolstoy said that all happy families are alike, but that the unhappy ones are all different in their misery. I have to say that the happy families are also very different. Here's one such very different happy family, the Majama family. Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
I really loved enjoying the off-screen dynamics of theirs. I have to say that Madhuri ma'am helped all of them mic up properly, and I was considering pretending like I don't know how to wear the mic. I was saying, okay, let me also pretend. How do you wear this? How do you wear this? Was this always a dynamic, or now that you played mum to a couple of them, you're like, okay, let me also help out and take on that role?
No, nothing like that. I mean, when you're on the set, it's always a give and take, and I think the second or third day itself, it just felt like a family, and we were there for each other for whatever was required, and we just we have fun together, we gel together, and I don't think there's anything wrong in helping each other out.
Well, they always say that we were like a happy family on sets, and most of the time it's not true, but this time around, see, you agree with me. Most of the time, I don't know, it's a half truth at best. But this time around, I feel, like there's some give and take. So what sort of give and take is there in this set of actors?
I think not only like when we work together, I think there's a lot of give and take there, where if there's a particular scene that's going on, and if we feel kuch aisa kar lete ya waisa karte hain, we are like always open to suggestions. And in life also, when we are working, if there's any help, I think we don't hesitate. We always support each other. This is a very happy family.
I can see that, yeah. But there is something kala that happens in the happy family, in the happy family's dal that comes up post-interval, a dark scandal from the past. Now, we don't know what this scandal is at all. I can't imagine you having any scandals, Madhuri. You're an open book.
Well, in life, I mean, it's a movie,
Yeah.
and it's a story. So,
And you're an actor. Yes.
You never know.
We get it. But one thing from real to real that's translated is the dance. We love, anytime you're not dancing in a movie, I know I'm the first one to ask, but is there no dance number? Will there be a special number in the credits? Are you sure? So I'm happy when you come on screen and you regale us with your dance.
Thank you.
But when you are offered that, what is your initial reaction? Like, oh yeah, my fans will like it, or like, no, I'm not dancing yet again.
No, nothing. I love to dance.
Yeah.
I'm doing reels all the time, and that's something that I love doing. And why should I say I don't want to do it? Also, the dance, the garba, is integral part of the story. It's not as if it's been a separate puzzle that has been, they try to push it into the script. It is part of the script, and when you see the movie, you'll know. There are festivities going on, and during the festivities, there's another colorful, quintessential sagai happening in the house, and so all of that is like pieces of the puzzle, and they all fit together very well.
Ritvik, you play her Raja Beta in this.
Yes.
Tell me more about your character, and were you her Raja Beta during the shoot as well?
Like off screen?
Off screen.
I tried to be, was I?
He's a very nice, pyara bachcha.
Take two.
No, really. I used to tell him, I said, आज ऐसे लग रहे हो मैं तैयार करके स्कूल भेज सकती हूँ जाओ बेटे तुम्हारा स्कूल ऑन हो गया है. So he's a very, very sweet.
I think I was an amalgamation between trying to be a good boy on and off screen.
Did you have to try? Was it an effort?
Not really.
Okay.
But I had to try really hard to not look like a fanboy on screen.
Yeah.
I had to look like her son.
That is tough,
So-
isn't it? Yeah.
It was, yes. But then again, I keep telling this to people that when ma'am starts performing, when she's on set, there is not a single ounce of, especially once the scene is on, that I'm Madhuri Dixit. You can't see her after a point. If you see into her eyes when she's saying her lines or when she's performing,
Then you get lost.
see the character.
No,
yeah,
okay.
you see the character. You feel it that you're with your mum in the frame right now. So it's magical.
Would you echo that sentiment, Srishti? I think that would be true for all of us. Yeah.
I am her biggest fan.
Yeah, no, that's not possible. Sorry.
Enough,
No. I don't understand.
Oh my
It's lie. What do you mean biggest
You know, I was
fan?
practicing my interview voice. Now it's come back to this voice.
What do you
Just
mean
as
biggest?
Ritvik had predicted.
What do you mean biggest fan? Of big fan.
Chalo,
Big-
theek hai.
chal,
Okay,
big
fine.
fan.
No, I place my bets on her.
Even I place my bets on her. Do you
Oh.
know every song, ma'am?
Yeah.
Ka, every song, ka,
Yeah.
every dance
Yeah,
step, ki every
dance,
other?
Yeah.
She's so confident.
I-
Aaj ho jaye.
The stories of all
Let's
my
do it.
movies, the dialogues from all my movies. Oh
yeah.
my
Even
God.
that BBC interview you did about when you didn't have a vanity, all that BBC one and all I
Srishti?
saw.
Yeah,
When you were
competition,
shooting
ma'am.
with.
But I'm sure a lot of people-
Tucker.
You have confidence.
Yeah. All of it.
I have a feeling a lot of people
I can do
watching this
this
interview
also.
will also.
Can you do that?
That's very good.
Yes.
That's very good.
Ma'am.
Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
You win.
You win, you win.
To jeet ke tension nahi.
So, Srishti, you were saying you were a big fan.
Yes, I am a big fan. But like he was also saying, when you're on set with her, when you're performing with her, there is so much coming from that side. It gives you so much space as an actor, as a performer, to create the scene together. And that's why when we were doing the scenes also, when we were working together, it was just like, it's happening. We're creating something, and it was very smooth and fun. So the stress which was offset before we started shooting, ki, oh, ye kaise hoga? How will I be her daughter and this and that? It all went away once we started shooting, because she makes it very easy. Even Gajraji makes it very easy, and we were just having a blast on set every day, every day.
I love seeing the entire equations play out, but I loved your equation with Gajraj sir. I haven't seen that kind of interaction between you and a co-star like that. He has his own unique style, you know.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
so
absolutely,
funny.
absolutely.
And I think you also compliment it very well. You must have had fun, you know, playing off him.
Oh yes, I mean his sense of timing, his comic timing is terrific. And I have seen him in his movies, and I have always appreciated his work. I just start laughing when he does his thing. And in a lot of the shots, he has to be comedic, but we are like trying to stop him and, you know, like, what are you saying? You're embarrassing us and those kind of things. But when I looked at his face, I used to feel I'm going to burst out laughing and I'm going to spoil the shot, because once I start giggling, I can't stop. So to stop myself from giggling, I used to start singing like, you know, sad songs in my mind. Like, Sergeant, Sergeant. And then I used to give him a look like that. "Kya kar rahe ho tum?" Because I knew the moment I saw his face, I'm going to start laughing. So to distract myself, I was doing that a lot of times in a lot of shots.
No, I don't. I think it must have been very easy for you, ma'am. By
No,
now,
ऐसा कुछ
any
नहीं है.
emotion, any emotion.
No, not like that.
Any
because
emotion.
ऐसा कुछ What's happening first of all? Calm down, guys. नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. There are times when, you know, we are human after all, and when you see such a line said in such a funny way, it's automatic that you want to laugh, but you have to like control yourself and say no. The shot is great, and the way he said it is great, and you cannot spoil it. So you have to like overcome all those giggles that are coming, like trying to, you know, burst out of you and just bottle it all up and you know, give the shot right. So I think that happens a lot with him.
I can completely imagine. With him, because he's so funny, and of course you, ma'am, because of everything else. You can probably get lost while looking at you, like he was saying. He was not saying I said it. Barka, this is a tailor-made family, but you don't want to come into it, you know, because you of something that's found out about a scandal in the past. So you're like the almost new entrant, but there's some dikkat before you can enter the family.
It's actually quite the opposite.
Oh.
The character that I play is Aisha, and without revealing too much,
Yeah.
of course, she is madly in love
Oh,
with
okay.
Tejas, and even as a person, she's very accepting of situations, of people, like, you know, of people she loves, people she's related to. She accepts their flaws, she accepts them for who they are. Indifferent this thing. In this case, she really loves Teja. She really loves the Patel family. She
And
really
it's the
loves
parents
Pallavi
who
aunty.
say no. There's no parental consent for the.
You will
man.
see.
Okay. They can't reveal more. Okay.
You will,
Now,
you will
I've
see.
seen the trailer. I've did you so much, guys. Come on. And from that trailer, one thing which of course stood out to all of us is that a woman is not just a mother or a sister
Yes.
or a daughter. You know, she is also somebody who has her own identity, and that's so important even in the context that people say I respect women because I have a mother or a sister. You have to respect women irrespective, you know, for who they are. Ma'am, when you know people look at you, do you feel they pigeonhole you into any category, like an actor, dancer, and what do you want to be seen as?
I don't know. I mean, as an actor, of course, I want to be seen as a good actor, and as an extension of what I do, a good dancer, and you know, everything that pertains to being an artist. You want to be known as the best. But like I was discussing yesterday, they said, did you have an identity thing that, oh, you know, people, I'm getting lost in this identity or anything. I said my fear was that people just knew me as Madhuri Dixit from screen. Like they didn't know me as a person. So when I met people who got to know me as a person, that used to be the biggest, you know, thing for me, because I know that, you know, people have ideas about me. They've seen me on screen and they have their own little things about how I should be, or how maybe I am this way or that way. But who I am, only my co-stars and people I come, you know, in contact with daily, or my family, or, you know, only they know.
Oh, so it's a secret. What is the biggest misconception that you guys had before meeting Madhuri ma'am, which was dispelled after you met her?
I have.
Bol do,
May I-
bol do.
So, because you and I,
Yeah.
we both love her.
Yeah.
You know, so, I had this image that she'd be really graceful and she'd speak like this.
But she is.
But she is
She
very
is.
graceful.
But there is
But
also-
there is plus to it. It makes her fully complete. And so, whatever, you imagine her, ki, hi, how are you doing? That's how I imagine ma'am. Cut to. So, cut to, she will, in between a shot, agar kuch aise fun ho raha hai, she'll give you this, she'll give you a wink. First time I got my wink, I immediately called my grandmother. I said, Dadi,
हाँ,
आँख मारी है. So, like these things. And yesterday I was telling them कि वहाँ पे एक पौधा था, उसपे ऐसे thorns ही बोलते हैं ना उसको. हाँ, thorns थे, thorns थे. कांटे थे. तो मुझे ऋत्विक ने बोला कि सुशी be careful. So I was like, oh, okay. So this is how I am. Then he said this to ma'am, and how I imagine ma'am would do it. Ah, okay, okay, and she'll go. What she did was, oh, okay. So, yeah, there's so much fun to her. It's so much, and then it was just like a revelation to me, and I was so happy because I felt like, oh man, I can completely gel with her because I feel like she understood how I function, and I got to know her more. So, yeah.
Bhargav, you are popular on social media, but I feel like she is even more current. She is the most
Obviously,
Gen
100%.
Z. She is the most Gen Z person on social media
100%.
with like cracking every
Reel,
trend,
every trending
reel,
audio,
every
100%.
trend. Yeah.
In fact, I remember, I think I DM'd you also. There was this new remix of Cook, 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 and then that breaks off into
yeah.
b-boying this thing, and I was like, ma'am, अगर आप ये कर दो, country हिल जाएगी. You must do this.
You must do this. That's a very
You
good
must.
suggestion. You
Oh,
must.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
That was fantastic, ma'am. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
talking to me. I had an absolute blast. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
guys.
Thank you.